2 free throws to get the Cavaliers started. And the Notre Dame lineup, of course, without Keba Jai, who's lost for the season, and Marcus Burton, who has been out of the lineup for better than a month now. And Cole Serta, Braden Shrewsbury, Brady Kaler, with the freshman Harrelson, Shrewsbury, and Carson Tout, who we spoke of on the foul a moment ago.
Well, Notre Dame head coach Micah Shrewsbury will tell you it's a process. And they are learning as they go. When you lose your best player, if anybody loses your best player, you're going to have an adjustment period. It doesn't matter what point in the season that happens.
Grunloh, the catch and score. Nice pass from DeRitter.
And that high-low game is going to work because Notre Dame doesn't have the size at the front of the rim. They're going to have better ball pressure on the top of the floor and not let that quick hitter in transition happen.
Harrelson will handle the ball a lot to get the offense going for Micah Shrewsbury. Now, of course, in his 3rd year here at Notre Dame. Harrelson with 10 to shoot. Off the Tout screen.
When you have the shot blocking presence, you can really push up defensively.
Out front, Serta moves to his right, launches a 3 that rolls in. Wow.
Back-to-back possessions where Virginia's defense has taken Notre Dame deep into the shot clock.
40,
making a play, Wes.
40th 3 of the year, and there's an offensive foul on Malik, the Boston Celtics for years. Got his coaching career going at NAIA IU South Bend here in town.
I love shoot around today. Starts with film.
Yeah.
Then they go to the floor, walk through, closeouts, and rebounding.
Back-to-back threes. Serta first, and now Braden Shrewsbury, the coach's son. Really, second best three-point shooter in the ACC from behind the line.
Really good action for Shrewsbury off that pin down action to the top of the floor.
Left corner, here's Lewis answering. Sam Lewis is 29-3. Virginia's first triple of the night. You got to get it in bounds, and that was Kaler looking for help. And a backcourt foul is called on Johann Grunloh. His first, second on Virginia, and Ryan Odom in his first campaign on the grounds at Charlottesville. I think we can call him an ACC legacy, can't we?
Sure can. Rode his bike to the gym in Charlottesville when his dad was the coach. Yep. 3rd grade to 10th grade. Yeah, he's a legacy.
Absolutely. Terrific to visit with him today. Shrewsbury thought about the step back. Hall did a nice job recovering. Here's Serta on the drive against Thomas. Into traffic. Tout won't shoot it from there. Shrewsbury might. Back for Carson Tout. Bounce pass inside, and Harrelson is fouled. This is Kaler. Ryan Odom needs a timeout. Virginia now out of the timeout, and Grunloh playing with the 2 fouls on the floor against Sundren. And a foul on Garrett Sundren.
You're starting to see that a little bit more, Wes, as we look at the turnover numbers. Virginia with 3, Notre Dame scored 5 points off those turnovers. You know, you can pound once as long as there's no dislocation, but the second time, a lot of times they're putting a whistle on it, and that's what happened on that one.
3 out of the corner, off the mark for Thomas, and last touched by Dallin Hall, so it will belong to Notre Dame, and Tillis is going to defend the inbounds pass of Ryder Frost, who's checked in during the timeout.
Mike Shrewsbury's using his bigs like Sundra to come up and help relieve some of the ball pressure to get the ball in bounds.
Yep, and here's Sir Muhammad handling the rock coming forward. Sophomore from Charlotte.
Malik Thomas almost in a no catch for Shrewsbury right now.
Muhammad almost 52% free throw shooter.
And the good thing for Notre Dame early on is because they've been able to score, they've been able to load up their defense in the quarter court, really lock in. They had a really good defensive scout today in shoot around.
DeRitter inside, Grunloh the catch and the flush. The freshman from Germany's got his 2nd field goal.
2 adjustments down 10 off the last timeout. Face guarding Shrewsbury and not letting him get a catch when he's on the floor, and getting Grunloh back in the game.
Look at Serta take DeRitter downtown. How about that?
And as soon as Micah Shrewsbury saw his son being face guarded, he took him out so that they could get better ball movement and see if with a lead he can get him some minutes.
delay a game is the rule from Ron Groover, who works tonight with Lee Cassell and Michael Greenstein. Here's Hall running the Virginia offense with Mallory. Two really fine ball handlers for Ryan Odom. Bounce out front. Thomas. Air ball to three.
You know, Wes, when you play 2 point guards on the floor at the same time with Mallory and Hall, usually you expect to get good spacing, a lot of good ball movement, and try to play through the post.
Here is Sundra bringing it front court against Grunloh. Now Sir Muhammad against Hall. Here comes Serta again, and that's going to be a foul on Malik Thomas.
Spurt, free throw.
Oh yes, yeah, he's fine. You don't need. He doesn't need a session.
No, he
you're
doesn't
good
need
there.
a session.
No, you're good. Yeah. Hall. Oh, look at DeRitter, a three. And we're going to get a whistle on a Notre Dame foul underneath. Terrific free throws. Shrewsbury, it is of note, went the last 8 minutes of the first half without a point. So we had 15 quickly. And then the Cavaliers started tightening the screws. Here's Lewis on the drive. There's a rejection from Kaler. It starts the frame for Notre Dame. 10 to shoot. DeRitter now tees a three up right wing. And the young freshman Kaler pulls away the rebound.
DeRitter is a 40% three-point shooter, and he gets that wide open. He should look to take it, especially in the slot.
Out front, here's Tout. He was limited with foul trouble in the first half. Shrewsbury, the runner. Tout, the rebound. Carson Tout fights back and scores. And the fan favorite of the Irish. The transfer from Northern Arizona at 6'8" and 250s on the board.
His first shot.
Yeah.
Had a little foul trouble in the first half. Just a couple.
Here's Lewis on the drive. DeRitter the catch and score. 16 now for DeRitter.
Yep, that's what they need to do right there. Pound it inside with that long, athletic front line.
How many times do you think Tout's brought it front court on the dribble in his career?
Not many.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No problem.
Shrewsbury off the screen.
Shrewsbury
Kick out.
always wants to get back to that right hand.
Serta following again. Back rim Thomas, who was scoreless in the first half. For Virginia, he averages right at 18 or 17-6 in league play. Move it for Lewis.
Good D by Notre Dame.
Thomas, hard drive to the basket. Kaler got a piece of it, and then he battles DeRitter to the personal foul. Here's Harrelson fighting around all sorts of barriers to try and get the ball, and it ends up in Tout's hands, working against Grunloh. Harrelson trying to find Serta. Here he is. 8 to shoot. Kaler baseline. That'll be a foul. Ron Groover on the whistle. And it is on DeRitter. His second, Debbie. Second on Virginia here in the second half. Notre Dame's patience is going to be tested here a little bit, I think.
I think they've been very patient early. And Tout only played 8 minutes in the first half, so expect him to definitely have an impact here in the second.
Harrelson.
Tout has an incredible motor. He's a great screener. He's constant motion.
Harrelson to the basket and the dunk. 7 now for the freshman.
Tout ghosted out of that screen, and what a great straight line drive.
Lewis a triple to answer. Spins out. Grunloh the rebound, and no on the stick back. Foul on Brady Kaler, by the way. His first on Notre Dame.
That's why you ghost out of it, Wes, because you're trying to confuse the defense. Are they switching or not? And especially right there on that part of the floor where you're already in scoring territory.
Johann Grunloh, who is from the Kloppenburg province of Germany.
The one thing Virginia's defense has always done all season is push teams out in a way, affect the quality of the catch. And Notre Dame is catching the ball in scoring range, and they're able to run their stuff.
Tout starts the offense, and here's Shrewsbury. Right back to Carson Tout. Feeds Harrelson. Into traffic. Got Grunloh to commit. Here's Serta. 10 to shoot. On the drive, and a foul. Tonight, they trailed 19 in the first half.
Here comes a double.
DeRitter on the floor. Thomas, who is still scoreless, by the way. Well, DeRitter didn't walk. Missed the layup. Follow got knocked out of there. Here's Thomas shooting for the lead. And Kaler had it inside. DeRitter recovers, and Kaler blocked it and then deflected to Shrewsbury. Irish turned away Virginia 4 times. Sundra against Grunloh. Here is Shrewsbury. Foul on jumper on Hall is short.
I think Hall got a piece of that.
Another try for the Cavaliers to take the lead. Thomas and DeRitter, that will not count. Touched it in the cylinder. Basket interference on the big freshman. Oh, terrific camera work from our director, Corey Huffman, tonight.
Ball still on the rim.
Inbounds, it comes to Harrelson. Notre Dame lived on threes in the first half. Shrewsbury, jab step, triple away. Nope. Not in the second half. Debbie 0 for 5 now.
He had a good look.
Knocked down 8 in the first half. Did the Irish. Cavaliers, a 4th trip to take the lead. DeRitter at the post with Sundra. Backed him all the way down. Garrett Sundra for Virginia, the rebound, and a second chance here for the Cavaliers. Muhammad has come back in. And there's Tillis, left it short, and Sir Muhammad the rebound.
Good D by Muhammad.
And now Harrelson to run the offense with Serta. Logan Imes. Serta trying to square up here. He'll take it to the basket, put it up, won't go. Muhammad will follow. And the next one is off the rim. 86 all now with 4:12 to go. Baseline Lewis powering against Serta. Here's DeRitter. Inside. Grunloh blocked and fouled by Grunloh coming into the ball game. He is 0 for 2 tonight. First one no good.
Grunloh's only played 10 minutes in the game.
Yeah. Second one is good. 5 points for Grunloh. Harrelson on the inbounds from Muhammad. Jalen Harrelson trying to see if he can find a path to the basket. In traffic out of a double team. Muhammad, 17 to shoot for Serta. On the drive. Shot fake, fall away on Grunloh.
Serta is having a game.
Sure is.
He's shown us all of it tonight.
Cole Serta's 9th field goal. He's got 32 tonight. Notre Dame by a point. Hall. Here's Mallory with 8 to shoot. Tillis backing down Muhammad. Turns back, can't score it. They scramble for the loose ball. It did. Shot clock went off, but now the ball hit the rim, so it was a live play, and Notre Dame gets the rebound of the second chance opportunity for Virginia. Irish with a 1-point lead again. Here's Harrelson, 10 to shoot. Against Grunloh, takes it in, fell off the front rim. Here's Mallory. Hall thought about the quick three. Lewis, Virginia in front again.
Boy, Sam Lewis has really come alive here in the second half.
First 2-point field goal of the night for it.
He just seems more aggressive here as the game was worn on.
Shrewsbury for Harrelson, and one on the Grunloh foul.